the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And Richardson will throw to start out here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Let's go now. They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Richardson on 3rd and short. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burgess. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the air with Richardson. He finds his man complete. That's Moss. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Richardson looking to throw this. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
18,
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He'll let it fly for Austin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Calvin Austin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, 73.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and
On 3rd down, it's Palmer.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. 69 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now at 1,200 yards for the season.
A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Off play action. Richardson.
He's going to air one out.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now we'll throw here to his running back.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Hurts. That's completed right side to Palmer. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
And they'll run again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Jalen Hurts
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Dancing to his left. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Alert!
In motion left comes Moss. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Richardson going to move him around. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
49ers 7. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready?
This is Burgess. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Check. Panther Street. Ready?
They'll run with Burgess. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches, but it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
60 Eagles.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 49ers 28-yard line.
Come back, team. Come back. Hey.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
He finds his man complete. That's Burgess. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
up forward. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
19 Lions.
Now Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Carry here for Burgess. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now 21-7.
21, 49ers 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Hey, Silver.
They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, and that is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Richardson to the air on 1st down. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They go play action with Richardson. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Buccaneers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now back to throw.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Buccaneers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Third. Right there.
In motion left comes Moss.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. They'll look to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
On 2nd down now, it's Palmer.
94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Now a give right side. Palmer. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On 3rd down, it's Palmer. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A 2-yard gain.
They'll try and run for it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They'll run on 1st down. Burgess. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Richardson looking to throw.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Street, check, Bobcat, Ready.
On second and goal, here's the option.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Richardson now on third and goal.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
McPherson's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And the 49er hands team does its job.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, it's Palmer. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. From the gun, it's Hurts.
On the move to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hurts.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And now they're in the hurry-up.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
79 Broncos.
On third down, here's Richardson. That is caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
Mustang 19.
Richardson to throw off play action. Eluding the pressure right. And running with power here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions. Hurt.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On 1st down, it's Burgess. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Brian Brzee, the man to bring him down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 36-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Richardson off the play fake. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Off play action, Richardson. And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
19 Lions.
Richardson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. Down the right sideline and into the end zone. A pick 6 for a 49er D as they score the touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Hurts will throw. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And it's not over yet as they're back within 2 scores.
49ers 15.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And they're going to speed things up here. Richardson going to move him around. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion. And that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2nd down. Here's Richardson. It's caught. Smith.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground. Secure a victory.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Quez Watkins.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Bucs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because at 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he is out of bounds here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick.